Welcome back to another episode of Unfiltered Conversations, the podcast. I'm Kelly Mac, and it's ALS Awareness Month in the month of May. So today, YSquare, we have some very special guests to talk about ALS.
Yes, we do. I'm super excited to introduce our guest that's in the room tonight. Next to me is Mr. Lewis Hall, along with his wife, Tammy Hall. And they are so special because Lewis is actually living with ALS. Mm-hmm. And we're going to get into this discussion because I think it's something very important that needs to be discussed amongst our community.
Yes.
Tammy and Lou's story is very special, and she'll go into that because you can be misdiagnosed. There may be symptoms that you're having and you think it's something else. So I think this conversation is so real, and it's great that it's happening in May while ALS month is going on. So without further ado, I'm going to turn it over to you. Tammy, I'm going to start with you first. You are a registered nurse.
I am.
But tell people about who you are, about ALS. First, what is ALS? I know it's Lou Gehrig's disease, but what is ALS?
Okay, ALS is referred to Lou Gehrig's disease. ALS is a neurodegenerative disease that affects the nerve system in the brain and in the spinal cord. Okay. So that was a lot. I know that was a lot. So basically what it affects someone's breathing, talking, walking, eating. Mm-hmm. Okay. So that's basically what it is. So with Lewis, it started out affected his speech.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So, and he's going to tell you his story and his journey with ALS. And so, you know, he can speak, but you just have to listen because it is a little delayed. But he will be the best person to tell you about his journey and to listen to him and, you know, and see what he has to go through in getting his communication across to others.
Okay.
Yes.
And before we get to Lewis, how long have you two, because I know as a husband and a wife, you guys are battling this together.
Yes.
How long have you been battling this together?
I'm going to give you this. That way it's even closer.
7 years.
7 years.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was diagnosed in 2020. But my first symptoms, which was a raspy voice, occurred in 2017.
Oh, wow. So you started first getting your symptoms and signs in 2017.
And
Am I understanding that correctly?
Correct.
And it was started with a raspy voice.
Yes.
Okay.
And it took 3 years to diagnose me.
Wow. 3 years to diagnose.
I think partly because that's the only symptom I had.
Wow.
But ALS eventually took my voice, and my employer made accommodations for me.
Oh, they made accommodations for you.
Excellent.
Thank God.
That is good, yes.
So what kind of accommodations did they make?
Well, my speaking role was reduced. I was a senior engineer.
Wow, senior engineer. My goodness.
But along with that comes quite a bit of talk.
Yes, yes.
Right.
But eventually I retired early because of ALS. But it hasn't been all bad.
Right.
Retirement, had it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're retired, you're happy, you're feeling
yes.
good. He's
with
making
it.
the
Yes.
best of the circumstances,
Right,
of his circumstances.
right.
I love it. What a message.
But before ALS, was a runner.
Oh,
Okay.
That's the one thing I really miss.
Running. Yeah.
Yeah.
Of that and speak. But all in all, I'm pretty lucky because so many people with ALS are in worse shape.
Right.
than
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
am.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's what I was going to speak to. The fact that you look amazing.
You do.
You know what I mean? If you didn't say anything, no one would have any
No,
clue.
they would
You
not.
are very sharp.
Yeah.
Even with your speaking and pushing through that, I'm so proud of you, and I'm just so glad that you were willing to be on this podcast
Absolutely.
with us today.
Very vulnerable.
Yeah.
And transparent all at the same time. Thank you for
And,
that.
and to let people see you living with it.
Yes.
I keep saying that because I feel like so many times you get a diagnosis like
Yes.
this and you think it's the end.
Yes.
Or you think it's over and the depression or whatever sets in. But you and Tammy, and I want to speak about you as the caregiver, you have taken this on with stride. And it speaks a lot to you. What has this journey been like for you as a caregiver?
Well, Lewis is a man with pride and dignity. And he is the type of husband that provides for his family. He is a father that if daughter needs a tire change or a picture hung, he's there. He's a grandfather that used to play with his grandkids and ball and all those things. So since ALS, he's not able to do those things. So it takes a toll on him, realizing that, for safety reasons, you can't hang a light bulb because his gait has been affected too a little bit.
Right,
He
right.
can't do the things that he likes doing, like jogging every other day 4 miles. So it's been a struggle with him with that because he still wants to be the man that he
Right.
already, and he is.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
And so it's hard to see. It's hurtful to the family to see, but he's doing extremely well.
Exactly.
He's still walking, talking, eating, and speaking. And I thank God for that because I know it's no one but God.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
So I
definitely.
give him the praise.
Yeah.
So I knew it's, like I said, it's really difficult sometimes for him, but like you said, we're living with it. We're not letting it control our lives. We continue to think positive, and whatever comes our way, we don't let that stop us. We do what we need to do and keep moving.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Okay, so
Definitely.
we just speak positive, and we keep traveling. We're going out to dinner. We're doing everything
Yeah.
as if we do not have ALS.
Right,
Yes.
right.
So, I am just grateful, for him as a man and how he's taking this on.
Yeah.
And I appreciate my family, how they're wrapping their arms around us as well. But again, I'm just blessed. We're just blessed for him to be sitting here.
Yes.
Because, 2 to 5 years, normally, or 2 to 3 years, sometimes a year, life expectancy.
Right.
But he has overcome that.
Calm that.
Yeah.
He's a walking miracle.
Yeah, definitely.
He is a walking miracle,
Yeah.
and I really thank God for that.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
But we're doing good.
Yeah, definitely. Now let's go back to I know you said that you were misdiagnosed quite a few times. You've been dealing with your signs and symptoms since 2017. They didn't diagnose you with ALS until 2020, about 4 years ago. What was the initial diagnosis, or what were they alluding to?
My initial diagnosis was gastric reflux.
Oh,
Gastric
wow.
reflux.
Like, so acid reflux, in other words.
Yes.
Wow.
And I went up to an ENT
Okay.
specialist.
Yeah, good old ENTs.
A long story short, I had to unnecessary throat surgery.
Wow.
And
That's crazy.
they did not help. I am also a neurologist.
Yeah.
And the first one did not help.
Yeah.
But the second one begged it.
Yeah.
And I thank God for him. But I'm doing good.
Yeah, you are. You're very inspirational.
Got my
Yes, Superwoman.
And I can
for
feel the
real.
love. I ain't gonna lie. It
I
just
can
generates.
too. And it's so awesome because you recently, look, the good black don't crack, as y'all see. But Tammy recently celebrated her 60th birthday.
Go ahead, Tammy. Happy birthday.
It was an extravaganza when I tell you, from ballerina dancers
Nice.
and live band and lights, action, camera, DJ.
Very nice.
It was phenomenal. And her and Lou at center stage, dancing, having a good time.
That's right.
I think a lot of that, because of, as a mindset coach, I talk to my clients about the state of the mind.
Exactly.
And I think that, along with the support from your family, has had a big help. And of course, the prayers from God and to God have had a big help on your attitude. Like your attitude, and especially for a black man, because our black men don't like to go to the doctor.
No.
And then what they do, if there's a problem, something wrong, they normally close in. They go in. They don't want no one in their business. I don't want to speak about it. Let me go about my way.
Yeah.
So the fact that you are in front, center, in the public's eye, such an advocate about this, your mental, how do you keep the mental, how do you keep your mindset right?
Well, I am pray a lot.
Yeah.
Yes. Prayer works.
Right.
It does.
I am stretch and exercise and meditate.
Okay.
Wow.
So what about your medication? What is your medical plan like? Are you taking meds every day? How much? And what kind of side effects are you getting from it?
Every day. I am take O2 ALS medication and side effects are minimal.
Oh, that's good.
Okay.
Yeah.
We got, you know what? I know there's so much more too. This is a great show and episode, and there's so much more that I would love to dive into. But I know that there was some information you wanted to give out. If there's people who are living with ALS, there's research going on. They are every day, as you see. Lewis is a walking testimony, so your story might not be the same as his, but you could do what? And we're going to provide these links in our description for you all. But